Hi guys, welcome to a new pick card reading. So today we're seeing what's currently going on with your person. So where are they at, what's going on with them, and stuff like that. So we've got three piles, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So you can pick a pile and we'll get right into your reading. Hi guys, so if you choose pile number 1, this is your reading. So we're going to see what's going on with your person. So we have 10 of Wands, Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and Knight of Wands. Then as clarifiers, we have the Ace of Wands, the Chariot, the Fool, and the Page of Swords. Then we have Grief Work, the Seas of Mintaka, Seeing Potential, Bringing Unconscious to Light, and number 18 here. Okay, so it seems like your person has just ended something. Well, I feel like there's a chapter, some type of chapter that's just been closed in their life, and it's like they need to start this new chapter. But they're not completely ready to actually start a new chapter, because with the 10 of Wands, the chapter that you've been going through has been very heavy. I feel like it was really it was a burden to them, and it was really difficult. It's been very hard to go through, and it's like they're finishing at 10, they're starting at 1. So they need to, it's like there's this opportunity for them to find this fire, this drive within themselves to start something new in their life. And they do have it, but they're kind of they're not really truly ready to start acting on it. I feel like it's gonna be happening very soon. I feel like there's a lot of changes going on within their lives as of right now. Sorry about that. Okay. There are a lot of changes going about their lives right now, and it's as if it was going so fast that they just kind of have to flow with it. And I think they can, but it's pretty hard for them because there's still work that needs to be done on themselves so that they can embrace the change and this new beginning. Okay, so with grief work here, this means that they've lost something, and I'm going to read some of it for you, just some passages, because I feel like they're very good. So here, this card signals that your heart needs some healing from one or more losses. Okay, and like all of it is good. You can screenshot it if you want to read it. And then there's here too. But basically, I feel like some changes happened in their life and it was against their will. So maybe they lost a job, maybe their partner broke up with them, or they must have lost something and they feel like it was out of their control, and now they feel that sense of loss. But weirdly enough, that loss is giving them drive to start something new for themselves. So it's a loss that's painful, but that's also the best opportunity for them to start something new. And I feel like they feel that loss as much as they feel this new drive to start this new something. So if they lost a partner, then they're going to focus their energy on they feel the drive to focus their energy of something new, either with themselves or with someone else or in their job. If they lost a job, then the drive to find a new job that maybe relates more to them or something like that. With the Nine of Wands in the Chariot, it's kind of similar to what I've been saying, because the Nine of Wands says that they've been fighting for so long and they feel so tired, and they just, it's like they keep going and they keep going and they keep going, and they're just so tired, and they don't want to fight anymore, but they still fight to make things work. And the Chariot is this duality of things, uh, of trying to stay in control, even though everything around them just is uh, pulling them in different directions at the same time. And so I feel like this is about those changes that are going on in their life without them being in control of it, and they're still trying to stay in control so that they can keep going, so that they can keep move so that they keep moving forward in their own life. The Six of Pentacles and the Fool, this person needs to start something new. There's a new beginning here. So I feel like they've lost something. So a person or a job, like I said, but it was actually a blessing, so that they can start something new elsewhere that would be more aligned with them or just more suited to them. And now they have to give themselves the time to nourish themselves because they've lost something, right? So they feel that grief, they feel that sadness and that pain, and they need to recharge themselves and just nourish themselves so that they feel ready to start this new chapter. So that could be just being like they could be making time for themselves, so that they, taking care of themselves and maybe focusing on happy things like habit not habits hobbies, or just little things to make themselves happy, and that's just to recharge them so that they can start this new chapter. The Knight of Wands and the Page of Swords tells me that they don't exactly know where they're going. They know that they're starting something new. They know that something has ended and it's an opportunity for them to lead forward in their life, towards whatever they want, basically. But it's like they're going forward, but they don't know exactly where. I feel like they're still figuring out where exactly they want to go, what exactly they want to do with their life. I feel like it's all very positive energy. It's all very fiery energy. Fire is it's drive, it's passion, it's creation, it's courage and strength. And I feel like they have all that, and they're using this to move forward and to start something new in their life. um so to it's like they're starting over, something like that. But it's not starting over because it's moving forward. So they're not going in the past, they're going into the future. But something has ended and it's giving them a chance to do whatever they want, basically. It's just that they don't know exactly what that is. Now there's the Seas of Mintaka. I'm just gonna read you a few things. So if you want to screenshot it, you can. It's right here. But what I wanted to read is the Seas of Mintaka card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, so your person, or it could be a sign that what you're currently doing has great potential. You may have received this card as confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If it appears in a spread, it's a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. So they see a lot of positivity in this situation. Even though they have this grief, even though it's painful to lose whatever they have lost, it's giving them this drive to start this new things, and they see a lot of potential, they see a lot of possibilities, they see a lot of positivity and happiness that can unfold out of this loss, because they have this chance to make whatever they want happen from now on. And then we have 18, which is also a good one in short. So transformation, passion, temporal preparation, transition, innovation, fire. Fire is the great transformer of life. It prepares us for the future. See, like they have this new drive to start something new, to build their future. Even though they don't exactly know what it is, they're still going towards it. It can remove obstacles and shed light, so they're getting clarity about what they want to create. Sometimes it's the best inspiration we need to make changes quickly in order to receive what we have been preparing for. The fire element must be nurtured in order to be sustained. They do have to nurture themselves, and I feel like that fire is part of their own personality, and so they kind of have to recharge, like I said, so that that fire keeps burning, so that they can create whatever they're wanting to create. As with fire, this card augurs that any changes happening now will be completed quickly. Look at what passions you're willing to let go, or which ones must be nurtured. Now is the time to surrender to the changes happening. Allow the fire to burn away any fears or doubts you may have. So I do feel like this person has some fears and some doubts because they've just lost something that was important to them. But I feel like they're very driven and very confident that they will there will be a positive outcome out of this ending, because they see the new beginning potential of it. And I feel like yeah, it's like the changes that have been happening, this loss that they've been going through, was out of their control. They weren't I don't feel like they were the one making the decision, really. I feel like it's just kind of it just kind of happened, and it was painful, but they're seeing it in a positive light so that they can move forward and create something positive out of it. Okay? So I don't know exactly what is that loss, because it's going to be different for each and every person. Some of you, they lost a partner they had, like the person broke up with them. Some of you, they lost a job. Some of you, they lost their home, or maybe I don't know, they lost something, and even though it was painful, it's giving them this chance and drive to create something new for themselves. So yeah, if you chose pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. Let me just put that elsewhere. Okay. So we're going to see what your person's going through right now. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Three of Cups. And then as clarifiers, we have the Lovers, the Four of Cups, the Star, and the Ten of Swords. Then we have hobbies, portal, doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wild card. And number 20, which is freedom. Okay, so for some of you, you're asking about someone who's in a relationship with someone else or was not long ago. For some of you, that's not going to resonate, but I'm just putting it out there. For some of you, that's what it is. It doesn't have to be, though. What does have to be known, though, is that with the Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers, and I did clarify for myself so that I can better know what's going on with this person. But it's saying basically that your person is in a place in their own life where they don't feel emotionally fulfilled, and they're very well aware of it. I feel like they're getting very well aware of it, actually. Your person is going through a major awakening so that they can align with themselves, with what they truly want, with what they truly want from their own life. I feel like they're connecting with their own truth and they're aligning with their purpose. But going back to what I was saying, this person is in a situation in which they don't feel emotionally fulfilled. I feel like they could be in a wealthy space. Like I said third party because there is romantic hints here, so they could be in a relationship with someone and they could be like very in a very stable and wealthy relationship. Like they could have a home with that person, in even for some of you a family. But it doesn't mean that it has to be that. For some of you it's going to be that, but for some of you they live with their parents, or maybe they live alone and they're pretty well established, but there's something missing. They miss this emotional side of things. If they're with someone, this person isn't emotionally fulfilled with the someone. It's not super romantic or anything. It's just stable, like materially speaking. And if they're not with someone, then they're either alone or they live with someone else, like a roommate or their parents or something, and they don't feel emotionally fulfilled in that place. They just feel secure, like materially speaking. And they're at this point where they're realizing that they need to make a decision, and that decision is whether they're going to follow their heart or not. The thing is, they're very extremely scared about following their heart. I feel like this person has been wounded emotionally before, and so following their heart to them is one of the scariest things of all. And so they're working on that because they kind of know that they have this, they kind of know that they have that wound, and they do want to choose love. The truth is, they want to choose love, they just don't feel ready to do so. And so I feel like this person is awakening right now so that they can make that choice. I'm not saying that they will, because I don't want to promise anything, but that's the path that they're on right now. They're trying to work on their blockages, their heart blockages, so that they can open up emotionally, because because they want this emotional fulfillment that they do not have right now. With the Emperor and the Star, this is what I was saying. This person is really getting in touch with themselves, um, aligning with themselves, aligning with their purpose. They're getting the strength to choose what's best for them, what aligns with them, what's true to their soul. I feel like they're awakening to their own truth, to who they really are. And this is a major shift happening, truly. This is major. So this could take time, they're in the middle of it. And it's like they're preparing their heart to make a decision that speaks to their heart, even though it's wounded. They want to make a decision that's going to make them feel fulfilled on a heart level. And so they're trying to prepare themselves. They're working on it. With the Three of Cups and the Ten of Swords, this is one of the reasons why I said this could be a third party, because I feel like you guys, this is not going to resonate with everyone, but for some of you, you guys are not in contact and they miss you so much, and this pain that they feel from being separated from you, or just this overall situation of a third party being trapped between two people within their own heart, is actually making them realize what it is that they want in love. And I do feel like this person wants you in their life, whether that's as a friend or something else. And it's kind of giving them this perspective that they need to make changes in order to have anything fulfilling at all in their life. Now, if this is not a third party, then this person just doesn't feel like any of their friends truly understand them. They don't feel like anyone around them truly reflects the emotional fulfillment they want to feel within their circle of people. They feel like people are just not against them, but just not supportive. And because of this, like if they live with their family, they probably don't feel like their family is very supportive of them. Yeah, they probably feel kind of on their own, or just disconnected, or that kind of feeling. And that's actually good, not because that's good for them, but it's serving them, because it's helping them align with people that are truly going to be good for them. The fact that people in their life right now are not resonating with what they want is making them realize what they actually want. And so that's actually good for them, because it's going to help them make that decision to choose emotionally fulfilling relationships and friendships. Now, hobbies, I feel like this person is going through changes. Well, obviously, this person is going through changes, a lot of internal changes, which are going to transmute into actual physical changes. I feel like, well, this person hasn't made a decision right now, but they're aligning towards that. And to help them go through those changes, they're trying to focus their energies onto hobbies that are making them happy. That's what this card is about. So whatever your person likes to do, they could be crafty, or they could like building things. I'm saying this because there are pentacles and like a lot of masculine, earthy energy, but it could be anything like mechanics, craftiness, even cooking or stuff like that. Any earthy type of thing they could be doing. And they're trying to focus on those hobbies so that they can release some of the stress and fears and doubts that they have, and so that they can have a better energy, and being in that more positive energy is going to help them go through those changes that they're initiating in their own lives. Now, Portal, this is an amazing card. This is a card about doors opening to in your person's life. Major doors are opening so that they can decide to make the changes that they want, sorry. It's like their guidance in the universe is opening up every possible door to your person so that they can align with their true self. As of right now, your person has all uh all their guides and universe backing them up. They're strongly supported whether they're aware of this or not, and they're strongly being guided towards their truth, their true authentic self, their true calling, their purpose, and this fulfillment that they want to feel. It's all open to them, and they really just have to walk through it. They haven't done it yet because they're only awakening to it right now, but everything's aligning so that they can. Now, this one, freedom, this is about freeing themselves from everything that's not working for them anymore. Like I said, I feel like if they're in a relationship, they don't feel fulfilled in that relationship. If they live with their parents, they don't feel fulfilled living with their parents. Whatever friends circle they're in, they don't feel fulfilled in that friend circle because it's not resonating with their soul. And what they have to do with freedom is to free themselves from those things and people that are not resonating with who they truly are, and step into something new, something that truly aligns with them, something that really calls to their soul. And that's what they're currently doing. It seems, just so you know, this is not like all easy and fun. I feel a huge heaviness from this. It's really positive, really beautiful, very deep and spiritual even, but it's also very dark and heavy and difficult for this person. This person is going through huge transformation, and I feel like they've been going through big amounts of heartbreak and pain and losses, but this pain and loss and all of this is what triggered them to change, so that they can leave everything that's not working for them, and so that they can step into who they truly are, and then materialize this outside of themselves, within their relationship with other people, within their work and all that. So yeah, big transformation going on for your person. They're aligning, but it's I will say that it's slow because it's huge. It's huge, and there are some blockages, okay? Like, your person hasn't made the decision just yet to walk through that portal. It's just aligning in that way. But they still need to open their heart. Like, they know what they want. They know they want love and fulfillment. They know that's the choice they want to make. They're not ready to do it though, because they still need to work on their heart. But still, this is an amazing process that's going on for your person right now. Okay, so if you chose pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So we're going to see what's going on with your person. So we have the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and a Tower. And then as clarifiers, we have the Hierophant, the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Then we have realizations and epiphanies. Empathic starseed. And 26, which is a healing card. Okay, so your person is going through huge amounts of internal healing. I feel like they're spending a lot of time by themselves because mixing their energies with other people's energies would be too chaotic for them right now, because they need to work on their own shit. And it's like they can't take anything more than what they already have to work on. It feels like they're learning a lot about themselves, about maybe traumas or patterns or things that just weren't working for them and that they're currently changing and healing. Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant, this is saying that they're transitioning from a student place to a teacher place. So they've been learning about, probably, like, because this is all about healing, I'm going to get into it after, but they've been learning how to heal, like, themselves, their traumas, their wounds, their past, even like ancestral patterns and karma and stuff like that. And they've been learning to love themselves, to choose what's good for them, to leave what's not working for them, to forgive, to let go, to surrender, that kind of thing. And they were in this learning space, or stage, where they were kind of the student trying to learn all those things, and now they're becoming this Hierophant, this teacher, this kind of all-knowing person, because they're mastering all of those learnings that they've been going through. And it's like they're becoming this figure of inspiration for other people. With the Three of Wands and the Eight of Swords, one blockage that's still there for them is worries and doubts about their own future. It's they've learned all those beautiful lessons of trusting, in some type of divine power, or just having faith and letting go and stuff like that. But they're still very stressed about what's going to happen in their future. I feel like what they want is this happiness and fulfillment and love, but it's like they still have doubts that they're actually gonna have it because of their fears. And those, with the Eight of Swords, those fears and those doubts, like, shouldn't really be there. It's like they're constructing those blockages by themselves, really, because of this deep-rooted fears within them. And that's making them feel insecure about their future. So that's something they need to work on right now. With the Ten of Cups and the Eight of Cups, what they want is this happy, fulfilling harmonious life with someone to share it with. They want emotional fulfillment and bliss and happiness. And I feel like they're already kind of uh, incarnating that energy, in the sense that they have it and they can manifest it, but they still have some things that they need to leave behind so that they can truly manifest that happiness. Your person, they're learning to let go of patterns or attachments that are not serving them anymore, and they kind of have to walk away from those things. And they are, but it's taking time because they're breaking down very, I could say toxic, or just very negative habits that they had, or ways of doing things that they had that just were really bad for them. And they've just been so used to doing things that way, or being attracted to negative things, or just they're just so used to having those old bad habits that are not working for them, that walking away from them means changing their whole self. And they're okay with that and they're doing that, but it's taking time because it's really hard to like destroy their entire constructs. It's like they've been growing and evolving in those constructs that are not serving them anymore. Now they have to destroy them so that they can actually have what they want, which is that 10 of cups. And so they're walking away from those things that are not serving them so that they can have this fulfilling, happy, harmonious, happy ending kind of. But it's difficult. The Tower and the Four of Swords reflects that in another way. It's kind of similar. The Tower is about patterns, old patterns, beliefs, foundations, or anything that is not working for someone anymore being destroyed, being taken down. And that's what's going on internally with your person. I feel like externally not much is truly happening. Your person is spending a lot of time alone because they're taking apart those old destructive habits that they have, or those old destructive ways of doing things, or just patterns and attachments, and or stuff like that. Like, for example, if your person used to do a lot of negative thinking, well, to change someone's or your own way of thinking about things is actually really, really hard. If you've been focusing on the negative in all aspects of your life for 20 years or more, well, when once you have to make that change where you only look at the positive things of things, well, it's really hard because you're so used to focusing on the wrong things, and now you have to focus on the right things. And maybe it sounds easy, but it's not, because you're used to something else. And it's like all those constructs that are structures that are bad for them, they have to take apart and then build new ones. And so this is huge amount of healing, of deconstructing and rebuilding for their own good. realizations and epiphanies. I'm gonna show you the book if you want to read it and like screenshot it and read it. Oops. So there's here, you can screenshot it. And then here. But basically that's about them going through big internal changes, like I've been saying, because they're realizing which patterns they've been repeating that weren't good for them. Like all those those lessons that they've been learning, all those things that they're leaving behind, it's all because they've realized that they were doing things in a way that was attracting negative stuff into their life. And so now they have to get away from all the bad patterns and build like new ones that are actually serving them, and that's actually going to help them manifest this happiness and bliss and harmony and love. This is emphatic starseed. This is saying that your person is incredibly sensitive to other people's energy, which means that whenever they're around other people, it's like they take in all of the people's bullshit. So if they're around someone who's going through a lot of negative stuff like depression or whatever, like something heavy and dark, well, your person is taking it all in, and then they think that those feelings that they took from the other person is actually their feelings, because it's hard when you're so empathic to distinguish between your own feelings and other people's feelings, because you just feel everything. And so this is really bad for them, because then they have to do their own work on themselves, but also the work of other people that they took from them by mistake, kind of. So they have to do the work for everyone, because they're just taking in everything. And basically this is here because what they're doing right now is that they're taking time for themselves, away from other people's energies, so that they can heal themselves and focus on themselves. This person needs time on their own, so to not be affected by the shit of other people. This is also a card that says that your person is someone who's meant to inspire other people just by being themselves. Like this person, they just deal with their own life. They just heal their own things. And just by doing this for themselves, they inspire a bunch of other people to do the same. It's like their own shift is creating shifts around them. They don't even have to do anything about anyone. They just have to do it for themselves. And that creates healing into everyone else around them, which is amazing, truly. So this person could be some type of healer, someone who, by healing themselves, heal other people. They could also actually provide like physical healing for other people, maybe more in a spiritual or esoteric type of way. Yeah. Basically they're meant to help people, but right now the best thing they can do for everyone is help themselves, and so that's what they're doing. And then this one is also kind of similar. It's called Healing Field, and this one too you can screenshot and read. But basically, it's saying that right now they have to focus on their own physical, mental, and emotional health, so that they can balance themselves and heal. And for that, they need their own space, and all that. And it's basically saying that by healing internally, they're gonna heal everything in their life. So by healing their karma or their old habits and negative patterns, they're actually healing their ancestral negative karma. I don't know if you get that, but it's basically that often when you're a human, well, you take on all the karma of everyone in your family before you, and it's so everyone in your family has been repeating the same patterns for like years and years and years and years and years, like hundreds, thousands of years, and you have the chance to heal those patterns for everyone else before you. And your person, that's what they're doing in this life. They're healing all the negative patterns and karma from everyone before them, which is going to transform them and then their life and then everything around them, and which is going to inspire everyone else around them to do the same. But this is really intense. Like, this is, for them, it must be very intense. But basically they just spend a lot of time alone, reflecting on the lessons that they've been going through, changing things within themselves, so that they can help other people better afterwards. And that's actually healing everyone on their way. So yeah, if you chose pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.